Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great day. This is real estate coach Craig Proctor. Today, we're going to talk about how to make money on social media instead of just wasting a lot of time. It is addictive. You know, they obviously build social media. It's designed so you stay there for a long, long time. How many of you find yourself wasting a lot of time. Maybe it's even going to your email. Like I go to Yahoo email and you start reading the news or whatever. I want to show you how to actually make money, how to monetize social media, just like I do. I'm going to explain exactly what I do. I'm going to explain to you how I help real estate agents all over the country make money, monetize social media. And this will make sense to you, and you'll be able to take action on some of the things I share with you. So before we get started, let me know what marketplace you're in. Okay, let me know the city and state, the city and area that you're in, because I always like to get referrals going back and forth inside of Craig Proctor world. I've got realtors that come on these Facebook Lives. Some of them are not even members of Craig Proctor. And I was talking to someone the other day, they made $150,000 last year just in referrals. So, one of the biggest battles that we fight is obscurity. So don't be shy, get your name out there, let us know where you're from. So take care of that right now. You're on social media. You're watching me right now. So obviously you see the power and you see the potential. But I also see a lot of realtors wasting a lot of time and they just don't know how to make money on social media. So the first thing I want to talk about is video is king. Okay, video is where it's at. You're going to become really good at video. Okay, now you may not think that. Some of you right now may struggle with video. You may say things like, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound. Well, look, this is how you show up, right, at a listing presentation. The beautiful thing about social media is we can make a presentation to thousands of buyers and sellers in our community without actually having to meet with them first, right? Old school was, you run an ad and you generate the lead and you call the lead and then you try to book an appointment so you can go do a presentation. But with social media, you can do a presentation just like I'm doing a presentation to you. How many of you are seeing this in your news feed? You're watching me right now because you've watched some of my prior stuff, right? That's called pixeling. You watched some of my prior social media on Facebook. Maybe it was a Facebook Live like this. And Facebook automatically pixeled you. And now you start seeing my stuff all the time. So we're going to talk about how you can use that in your community to communicate how awesome you are and help buyers and sellers with really helpful information. So I'm not talking about, posting pictures of your family or your dog. I'm talking about you going on video and talking to buyers and sellers about information that would really interest them. So let's think about that for a minute. What kind of information would buyers and sellers find helpful? Well, if you think about the questions that they ask you all the time, questions like, how do I pass a home inspection? You know about that topic, right? How about this? Here's a good one. How many of you feel confident that if you were to meet with this seller, you could give them some really good advice on inexpensive things that they could do to prepare their home for sale so they could sell it for maybe, $5,000 or $10,000 more? How many of you, let me know in the comments if you feel that that's something you feel pretty confident. Let me know, say, yes, I help sellers prepare their home for sale. I give them advice. You should talk about this. You would say this one-on-one with a seller anyway. Why don't you do a video about inexpensive things that sellers can do to prepare their home for sale? So what would you say? You'd say, remove the clutter. You might want to neutralize the home. Maybe they have to paint, inexpensive things like painting a couple rooms. Maybe it's new carpet. Maybe it's just moving the furniture around. Maybe it's some landscaping. So that would be a great video. How about this? How do I choose a real estate agent? How do I choose the best real estate agent? What questions should I ask? Well, since it's your video, give them the questions so when they call you, you're going to look pretty good, right? Because they're your questions. You're going to know the answers. How do I get the best financing when I buy a property? How do I buy my next home when I still already own a house, right? I want to share with you some of these topics that are working really, really well for Craig Proctor coaching members. I've created this content. I've created the talking points. So how easy is that for you? All you have to do is basically hold up the script in front of you. You don't need any technology. Just use your phone, right? You just use your phone. That's the great thing about this. You just use your phone, shoot the video, okay? Go live on Facebook. Now, when you go live on Facebook, you've got an asset now, right? So right now, I'm live with you, but I'll tell you what happens here. This lesson that I'm doing right now, I can push out to hundreds of thousands of real estate agents that have watched my prior Facebook videos, right? Because they've been pixeled by Facebook. So even though I'm doing this live with you, it's now an asset that I can push out to hundreds of thousands of realtors tomorrow if I want to. Now, when you start doing these videos, you're gonna have like your good days and your bad days, and you'll have some topics are like way better than others. The real good ones, where you're like, wow, that was a really good one. Those are the ones I want you to push out to your audience, to all of the people that have watched your prior videos. Okay, now the other cool thing that we can do with Facebook is we can create these custom audiences, and we could upload, let's say, all your past clients, okay, into a custom audience. And then you could do videos that you just want your past clients to see. So you could be talking about, hey, I hope you have a great Memorial Day. Here's what's going on in the market. Every month, you could do a video, which costs you nothing, and you can push it out to your custom audience in Facebook of all your past clients. You could have all of your prospects, all your future prospects, in a different custom audience. You could take a neighborhood. Let's say there's a neighborhood that I want to take over. It's called Glenway Estates. So I can upload all of the prospects, all the homeowners inside of Glenway Estates, and then I could push out a video to them once a week, once a month, whatever. You're going to start slow with social media, but it's going to build very, very quickly. So you've got to get over your reluctance to do video. Remember, this is how you show up on a listing presentation or a buyer presentation. It's just a skill that you'll develop. When I'm teaching realtors how to do this, usually what I suggest is take your video. If you don't want to go live in the beginning, take one of the topics that I give you, okay? Record the video 4 or 5 times. I promise you, your fifth version will be better than your first version, right? Eventually, you're going to feel comfortable with this, and it's just going to be something that you're going to do. For example, I have a routine where every Wednesday at 11 a.m. East Coast time, I go live on Facebook. Now, once this video is done, okay, not only can I push this out to all the realtors that have watched prior stuff from me, my virtual assistant will take this video and she'll slice it and she'll dice it, she'll edit it, and we can take this content, all of it or parts of it, and we can place it on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, right? So this is how you get in the habit of creating content. You create a little perfect week for yourself. So you know that, okay, every Monday I'm going to go live, or every Wednesday, whatever it is for you, but you stick with that. If it's not in your schedule, you're probably not going to stick with it. So I want you to think right now, who is your ideal target market? Right? Let's start off with just your sphere of influence, just people that you know. But then I want you to start thinking, what neighborhoods would I really like to take over and conquer? Let's get that data. Let's load it up into Facebook, and let's coach you up on how to create content-rich videos. Okay, so what you're talking about is got to be of interest to buyers and sellers. And I want you to think right now, well, what are the questions that buyers and sellers ask me all the time? That's a great place to start, right? Because if the question they're asking you over and over anyway, you're probably thinking, well, they must be interested in it because it's something they're always asking me about. But I have all of these great talking points that I can share with you. What are the biggest mistakes that home sellers make before they list a home? How do I get the best financing? What do I need to know if I'm an empty nester? What do I need to know about selling my house? If I'm going through a divorce, right? What do I need to know about selling my house during a divorce? All these different topics, you're going to have a rotation of them. And what you're going to find if you pay attention to the results is some of your content, some of your topics are going to work far better than other topics. Give me a thumbs up. Smash the blue thumbs up button if this is making sense. Okay, let me know if this is making sense. When I'm pushing, when I'm retargeting, right? So once I do a video like today, and I'm pushing content out to all the realtors that have watched my prior stuff, it costs me only about 2 pennies to push that out. Same thing for you. Once we get buyers and sellers in your marketplace to watch your first video on Facebook, Facebook will automatically pixel them. Then we're going to create follow-up content that we're going to push out. And if you start to slice it and dice it and repurpose this content like I'm going to do today, and it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on LinkedIn, what happens is you create this omnipresence. So buyers and sellers in your marketplace, like, oh my God, I see this real estate agent everywhere, right? Which is a good first step. Remember what I said earlier, the number one battle we're fighting is obscurity. So the first battle is let's make sure everyone in your marketplace knows who you are, but let's also deliver awesome content so they're interested in watching it. And part of what we're going to do on these videos is we're going to differentiate you. Goal number one is we want buyers and sellers in your marketplace to know who you are. But goal number two is I want prospects in your marketplace to clearly understand why you're different and you're better than the other real estate agents. See, that's the goal. Simply just creating an awareness isn't good enough. Let me give you an example. How many of you have had a friend or a family member, someone you know quite well, list their house with another agent? Let me know, yeah, that's happened to me. Okay, now you wonder, well, why is that? You know, this was a family friend or a relative, a friend, someone I know quite well. It's happened to all of us. It's not that this person didn't know who you were, but they obviously didn't see the advantage of working with you and only you. That's why simply just creating an awareness isn't good enough, because even people that know you have chose to do business with another realtor. We've got to have the marketing dialed in so strong that not only do prospects in your area know who you are, they immediately know why you're like so different and so much better than other choices. They wouldn't dream of doing business with an ordinary real estate agent. So I hope this helps, because I see you guys spending a lot of time on social media, but let's make some money with this. Let's follow these strategies. I have realtors in my group right now that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars just from doing video on Facebook. It costs them nothing. Right now, I am on my business page. I also have a private Facebook group where we go a little deeper into this. How many of you are members of my private Facebook group? I've got about 6,000 members. It's Rich Agent Secrets. If you would like, I'll tell you what, if you'd like an invitation to my private Facebook group, type into the comments right now, type in invitation. If you type in invitation, I'll make sure that we get you set up inside the private Facebook group. Also, if you're interested in knowing more about this, you should book a call with my team and I. If you book a call with my team and I at proctorcall.com, if someone could type that into the comments, my name, proctorcall.com. If you'd like more information on how to monetize social media, on how to do what we're talking about today, go to proctorcall.com. That's a clickable link. If someone's typed that in, you'll go to my Acuity Day Timer, book a day and a time that works for you, and we'll walk you through this approach. It's really not that difficult, right? You don't have to understand how it all works. You just have to understand how you can benefit from social media. Now, again, old school, you would generate the lead, chase down the lead, try to book an appointment so you can do the presentation, right? The problem you're having today is when you generate a lead or when you buy a lead, it's very difficult for you to reach the prospect on the phone. Let me know in the comments if you agree it's getting way more difficult to reach the buyer and seller prospects on the telephone. That's what's great about social media. When I help you create this massive awareness in your marketplace, when you're making a presentation like I am right now to you, what happens is buyers and sellers call you. That solves the problem, right? If we can't reach them, let's have a huge social media presence. Let's use video to do a presentation so they kind of get to know you, right? Like right now, you're kind of getting a feel for like what Craig's about. Does this guy know what he's talking about? It's the same thing for you. I want prospects in your community to kind of get to know you, know your personality, and think, you know what, this realtor really knows their stuff, so they're calling you. We don't have to meet with them to do the presentation, right? Just like I'm doing this presentation to you right now. I don't, for most of you, I don't have your phone number. I didn't call you. I didn't email you, but I've got you pixeled, which, how many of you think that might be better? It might be better now that you've watched this, right? And Facebook automatically pixels you because the next time I go live, you see it in your news feed, and you're going to think either, you know, I like this Craig Proctor guy and I'm going to watch his stuff, or not. But if you like my content and you keep watching it over and over again, then we form a closer relationship, right? And if I really am able to prove to you I've got good stuff and I can really help you, maybe you contact me, right? So we're going to use this strategy for your business. If you're interested, go to proctorcall.com, book a day at a time. It's absolutely a free call. We just lay it all out for you. We'd say, look, this is how it would work. We'd ask you a few questions, honestly, about what you're doing right now. And if you're still, prospecting or buying leads from Zillow, which honestly are not even real leads, right? It's just scraped information that they sell to you and like 4 other agents and a couple mortgage brokers and maybe a few investors, right? That's why when you call them, they're like, yeah, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember requesting that. Or they just plain don't answer the phone. Wouldn't it be better if we can use social media to create this omnipresence so everybody knows who you are, they understand what makes you different and better, and we get them calling you because you're able to do a presentation to them over and over and over again? That's today's topic. If this made sense to you, let me know in the comments. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, hit the blue thumbs up, like this page, and remember, turn on notifications. If you turn on notifications on this page, that means every time I go live, you're going to see my stuff. So I hope this was helpful today. I want to thank you all for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed it. Take care. We'll see you next time. This is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. Have yourself a great day. This is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos and I load them onto this YouTube channel. What I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are 2 important things, and both are totally free. Number 1 is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're gonna see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's gonna let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.